the background is dark because I'm hiding from these motherfuckers. There's niggas that you grow up with. You don't break bread with these niggas. Your mother that made them bread pudding and oxtail and give them more of the oxtail and you get the oxtail. You feel me? You know what I mean? Marcus said, the real question is, are they needed? They not needed at all. But then again, let me pull that back. I think a hater is needed. Because if you're not a person to motivate yourself, that hater is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to get in your feelings to really be on some like, yo, I'm not doing enough. Maybe that fucking hater's right. I'm not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me really make that hater hate me. You know, let me keep that nigga around on purpose to get his fucking feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? Miss King, what's good? What's good, Miss King? I'm glad you showed up. But that's the answer to the question though, Mark. Like, the real question is, are they needed? I think a hater is needed. Because a hater make you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And the only time you can really progress and the only time you can really like push yourself is when you feel like, yo, niggas is hating on me. I'm uncomfortable. Let me make that move. You know what I mean? Yo Kahina said, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. I hear that shit all the time. Not that I have haters. I'm just saying I hear that phrase all the time. Danielle said, no, D, I motivate all my friends. I be all their cheerleaders because you an actual friend. But you a hater if you motivating niggas with negativity. That's hating. You know what I mean? And I'm not even saying like I'm well off or I got my shit together yet and all that. I got my shit together more than some other people, but I'm a motivator. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a motivator. You know what I mean? And I know that shit was corny, but you gotta live by that. Don't hashtag corny me. You know what I'm saying? But that's real shit though. You gotta be able to be on some shit like, yo family, you know, that was a good idea you had, but let's build off of that. But I got friends to this day that I knew since I was in corduroys. I had an afro and the whole shit. Look, I had an afro when I knew these niggas. You know what I mean? I had the corduroys. My mama used to dress me. 4th grade type of shit. 3rd grade, 2nd grade type of shit. Word, you gotta keep your eye open. That's real shit. And I know niggas from back then who have always hated. Always. They always got some sideways slick shit to say. And you let it rock because you not looking at a nigga like a hater. You try to make an excuse for a nigga like, oh, he ain't got no mama, so he having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Or his breath stink and his nose always running. He's sick. He having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I know that's not his shoes. He wears size 8. He got on his daddy's shoes. He wearing 12s. He having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So you let certain shit rock. Or like, yo, you got a girlfriend. You ain't never seen that nigga with a woman. He having a bad day. So you let certain shit go. And I'm speaking about niggas specifically. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all my people from Brooklyn, especially Canarsie, I'm talking about niggas that I know personally. You know what I mean? I know these niggas personally. Miss King said, definitely, my haters give me life. That's how I look at it. My haters is really motivators on some real shit. Like, every time I'm having a conversation with niggas and you feel the vibe, you like, yeah, nigga, you a fucking hater. I'm gonna make you cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you cry, nigga. I'm gonna pay your rent off a GP. Cause you having a bad year, nigga. And we only in February. And you having a bad year. You know what I'm saying? Don't laugh. It's real shit. And I'm telling you, I'm speaking about niggas specifically. I got a friend right now. Right now. He ain't show up yet because he know what the fucking topic is. He ain't show up yet. This nigga is a hater. You know what I'm saying? My sister put me on to this nigga like, yo, he always been hating on you. And I'm like, nah, that's the big bro. You know what I'm saying? Why would he hate on me? You know what I'm saying? But as I go back into my memory, I'm like, yo, yeah, this nigga always used to say some slick shit or run, go tell somebody something. Or, you know what men do a lot? And I don't know if women do it, but men do this shit all the time. Keish, what'd you say, Keish? I definitely do. Backhanded compliments, dry ass smiles, but then copy what you doing exactly. Mini-me type of niggas. My sons. You feel me? And I'm not on no arrogant shit. I'm just saying on some real shit, you could tell a hater. Like, especially as an adult, you could tell a hater. You could tell when somebody ain't happy for you genuinely. You know what I'm saying? This particular dude, and I wish I could say his name, but I ain't built like that. I'm from a different generation. But this nigga always used to say some shit. My sister put me on to the nigga like, yo, he's a fucking hater. That nigga want to be like you. So I'm like, nah, that's my big bro. Like, nah, you know, this, that, and the third. Even to this day, we be on Facebook, we be on Instagram, and it be some big, long conversation. This nigga come around, try to play you. This nigga come around, try to say something, play you. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that niggas be, they be in the inbox like, yo, who is family? Especially women, because women don't like this nigga. So they be like, yo, what's up with homie? What's up with homeboy? I'm like, I don't know what's up with him, man. He having a bad life. It's not even a bad day or a bad year anymore. Niggas is in their 30s and 40s. You having a bad life, nigga. Like you peaked in high school. You know what I'm saying? So your life is not going well. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no nothing. You don't have no anything, bro. And so I try to spare you. Like I don't want nobody to hit me up with the bad news. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you heard what happened to so and so? Yeah, the nigga wrote a note saying that he hate his own life. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. That shit is sad, B. You know what I'm saying? Daniel said, shut the fuck up, I can't stand you. I'm keeping it real. And D, you know that nigga too. You know what I'm saying? Kanifa Brooklyn, you already know. You already know. Elaine said, did I ever tell you I hate your ass? Probably. Rent due, nigga. You feel me? Yo, I will pay a hater's rent if it's gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? If he like, yo, D, I ain't got it. I'm like, my nigga, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you, my nigga. You know what I mean? I just need a key. With the serious ass face. Like, yo, nah, I got you, son. I got you. I just need a key. You know what I mean? Make him hate himself. You know what I'm saying? Kanifa said a bad life. I like that one. Yo, it's not even a bad day. It'd be a bad life on some real shit. Niggas be like, yo, I can't stand niggas, and oh, he think he fly. You know what I heard all the time? Oh, he think he look good. Nigga, you think I look good. Fuck wrong with you. Yo, if you don't think you look good, who gonna think you look good? You know what I'm saying? If you don't got, you see, I just solved the puzzle. As I'm speaking, I just solved the fucking puzzle. The puzzle is niggas don't like themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they put that shit on other people. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I don't like who I am, and so I'm going to put that shit on somebody else. I don't have that issue, bro. Yo, Marcus, I'm going to go in. You know what I'm saying? King Macaroni, my nigga, what's good? I'm glad you showed up. Listen, I'm not spilling no tea, but I'll spill some lemonade water on these motherfuckers really quick, though. Yo, it's funny because a lot of y'all know a hater. There's some haters in y'all circle. Don't get it twisted. Don't feel like everybody there for you and everybody true blue. That ain't what it is. You know what I mean? That ain't what it is. Everybody in your circle is not genuine. Everybody in your circle is not dedicated to the cause. Everybody ain't loyal. Some niggas there to see you fail. You know what I mean? Some niggas is there to put the banana down so you can slip on that shit. Really, though. Nah, what she said, BK Sweetie said, hi, you blasting Canarsie. I ain't blasting them. They know who they are. Listen, they usually show up. They usually here at 9:59 in this motherfucker. The nigga ain't show up today. He must have seen the title, but I ain't gonna call him out, though. That's still my man. I still wish him well. I still pay his rent. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. I don't want to get no bad news. I'm not trying to be in nobody's suicide note. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. I'm way too sensitive to be in somebody's suicide note. Fuck that. I don't need that. You know what I mean? Danielle said they never like themselves. That's real shit. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like a hater is never happy, and so they got to put it on you. A hater never feels like they got enough. It's just the ultimate insecurity. You know what I mean? I feel like a hater is just an ultimate insecure person. You know what I mean? Like, it's the typical backhanded compliments and shit like that. Like, oh, that looked good on you, but I wouldn't wear it. Oh, you look better than yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Yo, your makeup is popping today. Yesterday, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's how they be on it. You know what I mean? Yo, King Macaroni. don't be sure you know him. You definitely know him. You definitely, the nigga probably on your page every day with his fucking fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That big gut mother. Listen, let me not even get into it. Delton, my dude, big bro, what's good? What's going on? Long live the fifth. You already know. You already know. D, yo, Delton, you know him too, yo. You know homie too. He the biggest hater in the, I wouldn't say the world, but in the eastern part of the United States of America. Real shit. That nigga need to get his life together, man. Yo, Marcus, stop laughing, son. It's real shit. But let me get into the next question, though. Well, maybe not the next question, but I feel like everybody got that quote-unquote friend that always in your love life, always wants some gossip, always interested in what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? Always talking about the nigga that's cheating on you or the girl that's cheating on you or something. But again, it be these same people with the roaches crawling across their TV screen when company come over. It be the same motherfuckers that got the 2 mice running across the living room. Like they splitting the rent 3 ways and shit. You know what I'm saying? It be niggas like that that's always upset. You know what I mean? Somebody let me know if they got a hater that's close to them right now. Again, haters be parents, haters be siblings, cousins, all of that shit. It be the nigga at your job hating. We all know him. We all know him. The teacher's pet. It be that one nigga that sit in the front by the teacher. You know what I'm saying? That always want to clown you like, oh, Damien, you got your homework? I'm like, nah, nigga, your mama got my homework. I left that shit on her bed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It be dudes like that. So we all know them kind of haters. You know what I mean? Real shit. Miss King said, I don't play talk about my man with no bitch. And that's the best thing to do. Because it be the first one. They be the first ones to bring your man up in some shit that he ain't even a part of. You know what I mean? Dave, what's good? Dave said, damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? The funny shit is he wasn't even the man. He was just like another nigga. You know what I'm saying? But always had another nigga in his mouth. You feel me? I was waiting for the nigga to come out the closet. You know what I'm saying? The way he had niggas in his mouth. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, listen. Fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, again, for you to be such a hater, it's clear that you got issues with yourself. It's clear. I ain't never seen a nigga with no girlfriend. I ain't never seen a nigga walk next to no girl. I don't even think the nigga know a female. I don't think the nigga ever met his mother. I don't think he got no fucking sisters. No, I don't think he ever seen a woman. The way he stay away. The nigga allergic to girls. You know what I'm saying? The way he got niggas in his mouth all the time. You know what I mean? To this day, niggas is in their 30s, upper 30s and 40s. This nigga still hit you up on the page saying some reckless shit. And I'm like, damn, homie. The fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Miss King, mother, father, sister, brother, fuck out of here. Anybody could be a hater. Because it don't really matter who they hating on. It's really about themselves, right? You watching TV with somebody, all they gotta say is the negative shit. Oh, it's too fucking sunny outside. Why the fuck the sun so sunny? Nigga, that's the sun. Oh, this water so fucking wet. Why the water gotta be so... Nigga, that's rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? What you talking about? The comeback kid said, even life is bad. Why they take that shit out on others? Exactly, because they insecure. You know what I'm saying? They insecure. And insecurity and pride, when you mix them shits together, you got yourself a hater. That's the Frankenstein mixture. You pour a little bit of insecurity, 1 cup insecurity, 2 cups pride. There's a hater. You know what I'm saying? There's a hater, yo. Danielle, I'm lying? I ain't lying, man. I ain't lying. Marcus, you said it's sad, but get rid of the trash. Listen, I personally don't mind a hater because, again, I feel it's a motivational thing. I like to laugh. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it light and joke, and I like to debate. So when I'm chopping it up with a hater, I'm fully aware of what the fuck I'm about to get into. Fully aware of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, I feel like a hater's a good thing. You know, a hater serves as motivation for people who don't really have that self spark or that self motivation thing. You know what I mean? And you know, even the people who have that self starter thing, you know, there are times where you don't really, you ain't feeling it. You're not feeling your best. You don't have your best stuff. So you call up you know who. You know? I always gave the nigga number out just now, the way the nigga's so funny, man. You know what I mean? But you call up homeboy, and he'll hit you. He's just a regular negative Nancy. A regular negative Nancy out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up with you so-and-so? Ain't shit, nigga, what you want? I'm like, nothing, I'm just checking up on you. Check your bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It be shit like that. I'm like, damn, check my bitch? God damn, I'm just seeing how you are. Nigga, see how these nuts is, nigga. I'm like, listen, man, I'll talk to you later. Fuck later, nigga, talk to me now. So, niggas is just never happy. You know what I mean? So, it's really like that, Marcus. You know what I mean? But I ain't spilling no tea on niggas. I'd rather spill some of this lemon water, man. Fuck that. Yo, let me tell you. Did you just say suicide note? Stop it. Listen, I don't want nobody putting me in a suicide note. I don't want no Stan putting me in nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm way too sensitive for, like, I'm a dad now. You know what I'm saying? Not now, but I'm a dad. And, you know, there's an emotional thing to me now, yo. Don't let the wrong commercial come on. I sit there, I get a frog in my throat, my eyes start watering. I ain't ashamed of the shit. I'm not ashamed, B. So when a nigga is like, yo, this life is too much for me because this nigga Damien doing too good. I don't need my name in nothing. Don't highlight my shit. Next thing you know, niggas won't come to my house and ask me a bunch of questions. And I don't need that. Don't put me in your suicide. Nigga, just do it to yourself. I'm not promoting that shit. I'm just saying if that's the route that you taking, leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Put your paycheck in your suicide note. Put your girl in your suicide note, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Put the fact that the IRS took your whole check. Let that child support put your child support into your suicide note. Don't put me into the motherfucker. You a hater, not me. You know what I'm saying? Really, though. Because it be these niggas who want to low-key be you on some real shit. Like, niggas want to be you. TJ to the max. She said, I disagree. My circle is small and tight. No homo or pause or whatever. Yo, for somebody to have a tight circle, first of all, for your circle to be tight, it gotta be small. I might watch some Baby Got Back later off of that. Hashtag Baby Got Back 69. But for your circle to be small, for your circle to be tight, it gotta be small. So that's the first thing. So you right about that. And I guess but the thing is, are all of y'all doing something? Because it can't be like, I got 5 people in my circle, including me. 3 of us doing good. 1 of us on the way. The other one don't do nothing. I think that nigga's a hater. I can't trust that nigga. I can't trust him. He's not like the rest of us. Even if we try to pull the nigga up, if he's comfortable not doing shit, I feel like he pulling us down. But TJ, I could dig it though, because if your circle is small, or if your circle is tight, I feel like it gotta be small. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I could understand where you're coming from. But I feel like a lot of people don't really have a circle at all. You know, because of these haters. Like, they don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? Used to work at this place in Brooklyn, and it was like 97% females. And everybody knew everybody else's business. You know what I'm saying? And everybody hated everybody else in that bitch. And of course, when they got together, they was besties. Niggas is all on the gram. Niggas is on every social media, everything. Smiling and shit, drunk. You know, got each other titties in their mouth and they grabbing each other ass and shit. And then they come to work beefing about each other. So I guess that's the opposite of like, you know, my circle is small. Because clearly if your circle is too big, that's not a circle at all, is it? You know what I'm saying? So I hear where you coming from. I just feel like, you know, I probably got like 3 friends. You know what I'm saying? I got a friend out here where I live at. And I got 2 friends in New York. Like friends. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas that, those are my guys. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm riding for my niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of shit. But like friends, niggas I speak to on a regular, try to like, you know, we build and shit like that. There's like 3 of them, you know. But there's a lot of other niggas. You get around them, it'd be like 15 niggas together. And the moment one person walks away, they all talk about that one nigga. And then he come back and another one leave and they talk about that nigga. And I'm like, yo, what kind of snake? What? This is a snake pit. I don't want to be in no snake pit. Let me know the table that I'm sitting at. If I'm sitting at the wrong table, let me know. Listen, man, I'm cool by myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't have me sit at the table where, I don't know if somebody trying to shank me, man. I don't know. But TJ, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. And listen, my baby got back 69. That's going down later. You know, my circle is small and tight. That shit, we watching something later. You know what I'm saying? BK Sweetie said, we all know the quote, keep friends close and enemies even closer. Word. Really. TJ, I'm telling you, parents be haters. My dad is a hater. You know what I'm saying? My dad is a hater. He's Jamaican. He came from Jamaica, which makes him Jamaican. He moved to Brooklyn. Well, first he moved to Florida, then he moved to Brooklyn, and he got his shit together. And you know, you let a dude from another country come in and get their shit together, all of a sudden they're too good for anybody. All he wear is white linen now. Like, that nigga can't be touched. You feel me? I swear this nigga walk around in saran wrap, if you ask me. He can't be touched. He making good bread, I can't lie. He made something of himself. But if you not doing what he doing, nigga, you ain't doing shit. That's a hater. My pops is a hater. My mother not so much, but she's still a hater, but she's a hater like a mother. She's a hater like, yo, you know what? You're just a fucking failure. You're like, you ain't doing enough. Shave your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. Take that fucking hat off. Put on a suit. You know? That's my mother. But then she'll cook you that corned beef and rice with the onions and the peas or the brown stew chicken, so I really can't even get too mad. My pops, though, he's a fucking hater. He walk around in white linen, man. You know what I'm saying? Samantha, what's good? My pop's a fucking hater, so he's just another example of your parents hating on you. Listen, I even got like, well, not on me specifically, but there's a lot of people, your family be them niggas. Your family, your close fucking friends, niggas that you come home and you break bread with, these niggas hate on you. Niggas don't like you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Really. Niggas ain't fucking with you. Niggas ain't fucking with you. BK Sweetie said, if the nigga tuning in, he may be ready to jump off a cliff. If he jumped off a cliff, I'm sure he's trying to jump on top of my house so he could fall on top of me so he could hurt me. Because he's a fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? And nothing ain't going to be good enough for niggas like this. You know what I'm saying? Everyone say hey to Samantha. Blake, what's good? Close friends be haters. Close friends be haters. You know what I'm saying? TJ, I wish I knew what that emoji was. That's like a video game emoji, a crab emoji. And shit, I don't know, but it looked funny. You know? Marcus said, it's not your fault. Yo, this dude D is doing too well. This ain't fair, dog. I'm done. Nah, don't leave. Don't leave, because I'm sure if he ain't show up already, he's gonna show up. Blake said, true, I hate too, homie. True, I hate too, homie. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, they out there, though. You know what I'm saying? Marcus said, damn, son, I thought we were there. What happened to Texas? Nah. But yeah, but really, again, you got friends that never cheer for you. You got friends that never show you love. You got friends. Yo, TJ, I'm telling you, my pops only wear white linen. You know what I'm saying? He only wear white linen. He only wear white shoes. You know what I'm saying? He only button up the bottom 2 buttons on his shirt because he cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He cool. AC on, the top dropped. You know what I'm saying? He cool as fuck. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, we all got friends who don't, well, not all, because some of y'all already telling me that y'all got friends who are true blue. And let me tell you, y'all lucky. Most of us ain't got it like that. I think most of us got it somewhere like we got a friend who don't cheer us on the way you would cheer them on. And I mean, I guess everybody ain't like us, but you know, you want that shit to be reciprocated. You look at your friends like, like family, right? Or you try to look at them like family. So you try to take on that energy that you want. You know what I'm saying? If you genuinely happy for somebody, you want niggas to be genuinely happy for you. You know what I mean? But it don't always be like that. It be a girl in your team like, yo, oh, your man ain't shit. And you know, once you hear that your man ain't shit, you know what that mean, don't you? What that mean? Once your homegirl like, girl, that nigga ain't shit. He don't even work. You know what that mean, right? Y'all know what that mean. She wanna fuck your man. That's what the fuck that mean. That mean in about 6 or 7 months, y'all niggas gonna be on Maury, Jerry, or wherever the fuck people who get cheated on go. The hospital, wherever the fuck. The grave site, wherever people end up after they fuck somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Really. BK Sweetie said, yo, you're too much white linen and saran wrap. My father's feet don't even touch the ground is the way he feel like he can't be touched. Because again, he came from another country, came to America, made something out of himself, and now he looking at all of his offspring like niggas ain't worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, TJ, you said your kids are haters. Mine too. Mine too. Kids look at me like I don't know shit. Like I don't know nothing because I don't know. They got something called new math, right? Anybody know about this new math? Let me tell y'all about this new math. When I was growing up, 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 is some other shit now. I don't know. But if I go like, what the fuck is this? What the, isn't 2 + 2 4? I go to Google, I'm like, yo, what is 2 + 2? And they're like 4. And my kids is like, you and Google is wrong than a motherfucker. This is the way the teacher showed me. What the fuck? So again, that's some hating shit. To me, that's some hating shit. Not only do you think I'm fucking stupid, but you also think that I've never learned anything. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a fucking hater. So yeah, TJ, I feel you. Kids probably one of the biggest haters. Don't let me know one of they songs that come on the radio. My son asked me the other day, Dad, how you know this? Because I be listening to the radio, nigga. Fuck you mean? What do you mean how I know this? I'm the driver. This is my fucking radio. What you mean how I know this shit? Rashawn, can you dig that though? How your kid gonna ask you how you know this? Nigga, I live in America. We listen to the same radio. See what I'm saying? Yo, Blake, real shit. They got some shit called new math, man. Like, I don't even understand that. Like, how can the math be new? If 8 + 8 is 16, 600 years ago, what the fuck does it equal tomorrow? Is it different? Anyway, I digress. Let me pull it back to where I'm going though. Let me pull it back to where I'm going. So, oh, Nurse Reese, what's good? Nurse Reese said, so true. I had a quote unquote friend who was in a low key competition with me, and it took me years to see it. My sister saw it first, and I didn't want to believe it until I got in a new relationship. See? And it be that low key competition. And I know girls go through, well, not girls, but I know women go through it, but men go through that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Men go through that same shit. You got that friend who you could tell is in a competition with you. I got a friend. I don't want to say his name. I don't even know if we friends anymore, to be honest. I ain't speak to the nigga in years. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if he going through something, I don't mind being there for the nigga because I'm that way. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, TJ, that new math is the devil for real. I don't even know what they're doing to our kids. You call something new math? Nigga, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anytime they ask me something, I push the computer right over to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, listen, this is how you do research. I could teach you how to research. I could teach you how to look some shit up quick than a motherfucker. But don't ask me about no new nothing. You want to learn how to read? I'm your guy. If you want to learn the old math, I'm your guy. You want to learn new math? I'll push that computer right over to you and teach you how to research shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, I got a friend, you know what I mean? And he's a guy who loves women. You know what I mean? Loves women. He love attention. You know, he got a big mouth. He's just one of them guys. You know, obnoxious. Some people call him obnoxious. You know what I mean? But anytime it was time to like be around a woman, or a woman would come around or no shit like that, he would always OD. Like, he was loud and he was obnoxious and he would try to clown niggas. Now, he ain't really clown me because I beat the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? He know that. And hopefully he on here. You know what I mean? And I'm not promoting the violence, but I would beat the shit out of him if he tried to play me in front of any motherfucking body. But, let me pull it back a little bit. But, again, he was a nigga to be in competition all the time. He was a nigga to always be in competition. Like, a girl would come around, the nigga would leave what he doing, run home, take a shower, throw some shit on, throw his brand new shit on, got tags on the motherfucker, everything. You know what I'm saying? To be that guy. Because again, certain niggas, girls like certain kinds of guys. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. And there's a couple of guys out there that when the women came around, they seemed to go over to those guys. You know what I'm saying? And this was one of the guys where he had to do something to get the attention. A lot of niggas don't got to do a lot to get attention. Nigga just got to stand there, hand in their pocket, and just be themselves. But this nigga got to turn into Incredible Hulk. You know what I'm saying? He got to get angry and get loud and fuck shit up to get attention. And it's because he was always in competition. Which bring me back to what the fuck I was saying. A quarter cup of fucking insecurity and 2 cups of pride. Nigga, that's hating. That's how you create a hater. You know what I'm saying? A nigga feel like he's not good enough, but he's not going to show you that he's not good enough. That's a hater. You put them the ingredients together, a little bit of salt, you got yourself a fucking hater. Got yourself a fucking hater. I'm lying? Nigga, I ain't lying. Nigga, I ain't lying. Luch, what's good, Luch? I ain't lying. Miss King, you know I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Blake says, son, get a B-Cat show. B-Cat still come on? I wouldn't even know, bro. I wouldn't even know. Rashawn says, salute, my brother. I'm new to the show. My nigga, thanks for showing up. I appreciate you, word. Miss King said, sounds like there's a closet in this story. Yo, that's how I feel. Yo, you know me. So you know me personally. So you know what I'm alluding to. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, I look at it like this. When a nigga always got to do the extra shit. When he always got to do the most to get attention. Or he got to put niggas down. Or say something slick to for somebody to look at him. For somebody to pay the nigga some mind. That nigga's a hater. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the only kid syndrome, although he wasn't the only kid, but he was the only boy. So there's a difference too. You know what I'm saying? And he the youngest from what I understand. So niggas like that always gonna have something to prove. We would even play ball together and I'm giving a nigga that work. You know what I'm saying? But again, he gotta be loud, he gotta be extra to get the attention that he looking for. You know what I'm saying? And again, niggas are natural haters. Again, you put a cup, a full cup. Don't cheat on the cup. Don't take nothing off of the cup. A full cup of insecurity and 2 cups of pride. Stir that shit up good. Put it over the fire. Let that shit boil. Get your salt. A little bit of salt. Throw the rest over your shoulder. You got yourself a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm lying, Luch? I ain't lying. Blake said, fuck you. I'm an only kid. Blake, you sound like the nigga I'm talking about. Are you that nigga? Come on now. BK Sweetie said, our research is in a book, not on Google. You see, I can't find new math in a book. I didn't listen. Before my kids came home and said, no, Dad, it's called new math. I've never heard of this shit before. You know what I'm saying? So all the books that I got, all the integrated math books and the MQ2 books and shit, and the MQ4 books, they don't have nothing called new math in that motherfucker. You gotta Google new math. And listen, if you get a chance, actually Google new math and some shit will pop up. I couldn't tell you what the fucking shit meant. Because again, to me, 2 + 2 is 4. But they'll show you some other way to diagonal shit and you flip something and you spin it. And when you spin it, it come up to 4. And I'm like, I did it the long way. I'm already on to question 2. I don't know how they finish any test. The fucking problems be too long. Anyway, man, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Blake, what you said? What you said? That shit started in the South. I don't know what that means. I'm a little lost, bro. Come back to me. What you talking about? Nurse Reese said, man, I'm scared of that new math. It's Chinese to me. Chinese? That shit is some other. That shit is like the African shit when you just hear like the clicks. Like you know when you hear the clicks and the hollow shit? That's what that shit sound like to me. Chinese, you could figure some shit out if it's Chinese. You know what I'm saying? But when it's that African shit and you just hear the clicking, that's what the shit sound like to me. I don't know. Yo, Blake, you see, you probably right. I think the new math did start in the South, man. You probably right over that shit. I don't know what that shit is. Kim, what's good? BK Sweetie said, you never had to do anything crazy to get the ladies' attention. Excuse me? I don't remember them days, but I'll take your word on it, though. I'll take your word on it. Chemistry, the one, so true. Kabar said self-destruction. Who you telling, big bro? Common Core math. So I think that's what it was. Well, that's what it is. Because I don't remember Common Core math when I was young. But I know, like, you know, my big girl, that's the first time I heard Common Core math. But again, I don't know where this new shit come from. I don't know what new math is. You know, I never heard of it. But yeah, but back to what the fuck we talking about. We talking about the hater, the frenemy. You know what I'm saying? The wolf disguised as a sheep in a pair of Jordans that you lent that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let me repeat that shit. We talking about the frenemy, the sheep, the wolf disguised as a sheep wearing the Jordans you lent that broke motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Kabar said, real talk, overall, many men and women are not happy in their own skin. It's a defense mechanism. Totally agree. Totally agree. You got to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas feel inferior, especially nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I come from a generation where a lot of us turned out to be some shit, but a lot of us ain't turned out to be what we wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is insecure from that. I feel like my generation is possibly the most insecure generation when it comes to not living up to expectations. The generation after us, like my children's generation, they're probably the most insecure in the sense that they don't have a direction. They'll follow anybody. Even if you feel like you got yourself a leader, they're going to follow somebody. I mean, a prime example of that is niggas wearing jeggings. They selling jeggings. They're not even selling tight pants. They're selling Megans. They call them shits. Male jeggings. Seen them motherfuckers in Macy's. Megans, my nigga. It got the dick print and the whole shit. Megans. Male jeggings. Can you imagine? Imagine my son talking about, yo, dad, can you take me to Macy's? I'm like, of course, I'll take you to Macy's, boy. We get up in Macy's, like, can you buy me these? I'm like, what the fuck are those? What are those, compression pants? Them shits go under your basketball shorts? He's like, nah, these is Megans. Megans? Who the fuck is that bitch? Who's Megan? Nah, dad, these are male jeggings. I'm like, nah, you gotta put them shits back and we need to have a talk. Sit your ass down right here. Right here in the middle of the hallway in Macy's. That's me. I ain't lying. You telling me to stop, but I ain't lying. This is real shit. Y'all niggas, listen, go to Google. I would ask him like, yo, are those compression pants? Do you plan on playing basketball in those? Because if not, you wasting time. You're wasting time even bringing them shits to the counter. I'm not hearing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, nah, you can't get those. Have a seat right here in the middle of the mannequins so we can have this talk. Because anytime a man gotta wiggle his body to get into pants, those ain't for you. That's not what the fuck you should be wearing. That's something to hate on. That's something to hate on. If you're gonna hate on something, hate on those Megans. You know what I'm saying? Hate on some shit that ain't even for you. You know? If you got to wiggle, if you gotta put your back on the bed and pull, you gotta ask your lady to pull down on the fucking pants, those ain't for you. And that's the generation, that's our children's generation. They'll follow any trend because trends are what's popping. You know, it's not cool to stand out and be yourself. It's cooler to fit in because there's less pressure. You know what I mean? And that kind of goes back to the hater. The hater, on the other hand, is dying to be you, but he can't let you know that. He can't admire you because he'll look weak. That's too much pride. Again, it's a cup of insecurity and 2 fucking cups of pride with a little salt on that motherfucker. This shit. You know what I'm saying? Put a little fucking salt on the shit and you got yourself a hater. I ain't lying. Miss King, I'm lying? I ain't lying, man. I'm dead ass. It be the same friends that never big you up, never got nothing nice to say, never congratulate you. They don't got nothing good for you. They don't got no words of encouragement. Nothing. They don't got nothing to say. But when it's time to fucking, TJ said, hate Megans and slouching Megans. Yo, and then these niggas try to make the shit masculine. They pull their Megans up, right? And then slouch the shit down in the back. You walking around looking like you shit on your goddamn self. Like you shit in your compression pants. You know what I'm saying? Listen, listen, the next dude I see wearing Megans, I'm slapping the shit out of them. And then I'm going to throw water on them shits to make them harder to take off. Because clearly that shit is a scuba suit. That's the bottom half of a scuba suit. Niggas ain't supposed to wear that. Women ain't supposed to wear that shit. I don't mind y'all wearing it, but y'all not even supposed to wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen the Megans in Macy's with the dick print and the sewed on back pocket. It wasn't even a real back pocket. It was like some stitch. Yeah, niggas ain't supposed to wear that shit, but that goes back to people just wanting to fit in, not wanting to stand out, not wanting to lead. That's too much pressure. It's too much pressure to be a leader nowadays. It's better to fit in. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the hater got some of that in him. I grew up with a couple haters. Not necessarily only hating on me, but you know, hating period. And hating is contagious, man. That nigga start whispering some shit to you like, yo, you see this nigga? You're like, yeah, I see that nigga, man. I don't even like that nigga. Then you're like, yeah, I don't really like him either. Nigga, he just converted you. You've been converted. You went from being a regular dude to a fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? That shit is contagious. Don't let these niggas convert you, man. Don't let that shit happen to you, man. Damn, how their balls be breathing. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if you can have balls and put them shits in there. You got to take your balls off. And my shits don't come off. You know what I'm saying? TJ said, you want to fit in, but you can't fit in your damn pants. Boom. You feel me? Let me drink some of this shit for that. That's perfect. Let me hit it again. Yo, I'm telling you. Miss King said, stop it, yo, I'm dying over here. I'm being real. I'm being real. If you can't fit your balls in your pants, them ain't your pants. That's your ladies' joints. That's your ladies' joints. If you and your lady having a discussion about who pants you got on, nigga, them shits ain't yours. Them shits ain't yours. If she wear a size 8 and you wear a size 8, nigga, something wrong. Something wrong. I seen the jeggings with the stitched back pockets. That's female shit. Okay? Let me just touch back on these shits. Somebody said they can't even fit, they balls can't breathe. You can't even fit balls in there. You can't fit your keys in that motherfucker. So I'm not sure how you gonna wear them. Those shits is compression pants. And if I see a nigga walking down the street in compression pants and they not under some fucking basketball shorts, I already told you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him and I'm gonna throw water on his pants so he can't get them shits off. And I'm gonna do the dancing Dan dance, you know what I'm saying? And skip away from that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't have it. Enough is enough. God damn it. Okay? Enough is enough. A wallet. These niggas can't fit no wallet in them shits. There's nowhere to put it. There's no pockets. There's no pockets. You know what I'm saying? Miss King said, what's wrong with these young girls who thinking that shit is sexy? That's what I'm saying. They followers too. They followers too. I don't know how any female can see a nigga in some, I mean, let's call it what it is. They fucking stockings. I don't see how any woman can see a dude in some stockings and feel like, I got to have that nigga. Unless she's thinking, I got to have that nigga because he got the stockings plug. That nigga got the jeggings hookup. Unless she's like, yo, that nigga got the jeggings hookup. That nigga got the stockings plug. Unless she's feeling like that, I don't know how any sane woman can feel like, listen, I don't see no dick print. And I know balls can't fit in there. It's just something about that nigga. It's the way that he wears his fucking jeggings that got me wanting this nigga. I'll slap the shit out of her too. I don't give a fuck. I'll take the charge, man. I'll take the domestic for this, man. And I'll throw water on her stupid ass too. Okay? I'm here to save everybody. I'm not going for the shit. Okay? Fuck it. Yo, Miss King, I'm telling you, what you said? You stupid, not the plug on the jeggings. I'm on the Megans. I'm telling you. Unless, yo, the woman gotta be just as dumb to feel like, yo, this nigga got on Megans and that shit turning me on. And she don't see no dick print. And the reason I know she don't see no fucking dick print, because your dick can't fit in there. How she gonna see a dick print? Huh? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Let me get back. Y'all took me right off of what I'm talking about. Let me get back. Yo, Samantha, you know it's true though. You know it's true. I don't see us. You see, y'all got me off the topic. Let me touch on this one more time. Pause. Y'all can't tell me that you will buy your son jeggings, even skinny jeans. And you know what? Like, I seen skinny jeans, and I guess depending on the kid, it don't look as bad. You know what I'm saying? Skinny jeans is the fashion, and I guess it don't look as bad. But I also seen super skinny jeans, and I know some of y'all women seen this shit because you can only get it in the women's section. Super skinny. TJ, we do sound like haters. I ain't even gonna lie. You see, this shit is contagious. You know what I'm saying? We sound like some fucking haters and shit. I'm just trying to save our generation, B. I don't want nobody to see my son and be like, hey, little mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to talk to my boy like that, yo. You know what I mean? I don't want no woman to walk up to my son and try to kick it to him thinking he's a woman. I don't want no lesbian kicking it to my son, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting this generation to dress like us. I mean, that wave is gone, meaning the 90s and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is never going to come back. Clothes was extra fucking big. TLC and Wu-Tang and all these niggas had on extra big shit, but it was to stash the burner. You know what I'm saying? It was to boost. You wore the extra big shit so you could boost shit. But niggas ain't boosting Megans. Let me get off that. I'm really, let me allude back to what I'm really talking about. I'm talking about the hater. The nigga that always got something bad to say, nothing ever positive. The nigga always trying to talk you out of your dreams and all that. One of the comments was from TJ was, yo, my circle is small. You know what I'm saying? It's a tight. Yo, TJ, that topic is coming up. I actually touched on it a couple of weeks ago, but I'm gonna touch back on it because it's by popular demand actually. So I'm gonna definitely touch on that shit. Don't laugh, it's real. But TJ said her circle is tight because the circle is small. You know what I mean? And I understand that, and I could dig it. But I don't think that's the majority of the circles. You know what I mean? To me, the shit is, there's always a hater. In every circle to me, there's always a hater. And that hater nothing you do is going to be good enough, even if they benefit from it. You know, well, as a matter of fact, they have to be the only one to benefit from it. It can't be you and that person benefiting. You know what I mean? So let me just keep it real before I sign off. You can always recognize a hater by what they won't do, not what they do. Again, you can always recognize a hater from what they won't do, not from what they will do. You know, haters, they're gonna cheer for you, and haters, they're gonna be by your side. You know what I mean? But when you really need somebody, when you really counting on somebody, you can never find that hater. When you need some encouragement and some encouraging words, you can never find that hater. You know what I'm saying? I told you. 1 cup insecurity, 2 cups pride, a little bit of salt, and you got yourself a fucking hater. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is. I gotta beware, man. These wolves in sheep clothing with the Jordans that you lent they broke asses, they'll hate on you. Let them be your motivation. Peace.